comes up. Rationale to steady, becoming agitated. It balances once more. The line looks pretty good from here. They're set, they're racing. Flower in the Wind just stepped out of the machine a little bit awkwardly. Overthought, though, got into stride very quickly and had won the start from Fear the Wind, Cisco Joe, Blackwater Bay. And right behind those will be Flower in the Wind after that start. Then Roman Flirt down on the inside of Dutchie's Demerit in the early part. Followed further back by Rationale, down on the inside, Armed and Ready, and dropping out last is Friar Away. Over by the 1800 they travel, and Overthought leads them. It's Overthought at Beckett's Gate, a length and a half to Cisco Joe, Blackwater Bay, down on the inside of the favourite Fear the Wind, who's up beautifully placed, much closer to them. A length and a half to Flower in the Wind. Roman Flirt's over on the rails at the 1600. Followed further back then by Dutchie's Demerit with Armed and Ready. Second last is Rationale, the tail end of Friar Away, and about 8 or 9 lengths off the Pacemaker, which over by the 1400 is Overthought by a length and a half to Cisco Joe. Down on the inside, Blackwater Bay's got the company of Fear the Wind. They're a length and a half, Flower in the Wind. Over on the inside, Roman Flirt ahead of Dutchie's Demerit, Armed and Ready, followed further back by Rationale, and still at the tail is Friar Away. No change again. It's a carbon copy as they go to the Swan River side where Overthought leads the way. Jordan Turner had Overthought in control, 1,000 from home by a length over Cisco Joe. A length and a half to the favourite Fear the Wind outside of the second favourite Blackwater Bay, who's travelled up well. Then Flower in the Wind, Roman Flirt, Dutchie's Demerit, and the last trio were Armed and Ready and Rationale. Friar Away back behind those at the tail. 750 from home and Overthought attempting to do it all of the way. 3/4 Cisco Joe. A length and a half Fear the Wind. Down on the inside, Blackwater Bay's going to need a bit of luck. He's got Pike sitting outside of him at the moment. Flower in the Wind comes off its heels. Dutchie's Demerit shoved out 4 deep. Roman Flirt, Rationale, Armed and Ready, and Friar Away last of all. Onto the turn now they set sail. Overthought challenged by Cisco Joe. Fear the Wind, no run. Blackwater Bay behind them. Down the outside, Flower in the Wind, and Dutchie's Demerit. Cisco Joe hits the front. 200 left to go from Fear the Wind. Now Blackwater Bay coming through. Cisco Joe's the leader though from Fear the Wind. Blackwater Bay on the outside. Fear the Wind. Pike extricating. He picked the pocket of Cisco Joe. Fear the Wind, the fave, got there from Cisco Joe. Blackwater Bay third from Flower in the Wind. In behind those came Roman Flirt, Dutchie's Demerit, Rationale, Overthought, Friar Away, and the tail ender is Armed and Ready. Number 6, Fear the Wind, the Fiorente gelding. William Pike has got there a Cisco Joe, stepping to the 2,200 for the first time. Has run bravely. Fear the Wind, having been in very good form since getting to a trip, just a little too good. Blackwater Bay probably peaked a bit late in the race, holding third. Fourth is number 9, Flower in the Wind. 6.329 in 2:22.34. Short head, length and a half, margins, Fear the Wind, back to back by Fiorente out of Windana, the Danehill mare, for J. Ferguson, T. Leaflang, Ms. B. King. Also, Chad Van Heemst, F. Cassam, Troy Van Heemst, the Circle of Trust Syndicate managed by Peter Kerr, Ms. S. Parsons, Ms. S. Ferguson, and G. Merzian. Trained by Dan and Ben Pearce, Willie Pike aboard, home in 34.61. Second is number 3, Cisco Joe, a Vital Equine gelding from Walk in Beauty, Bernie Miller, Patrick Carberry, and 2, Blackwater Bay by Blackfriars out of Russian Playmate, Adam Durant, Clint Johnston Porter. So Fear the Wind certainly has found its niche at the middle distance, 2,200, in very good form so far in all 4 runs now over this trip. The last of the day sees the scratching of 4, Rejuva King. Number 4 comes out there, the 9th and the last at 5 after 5. As we head down now to the yard, and Brittany is about to catch up with the connections of the winner, Fear the Wind.
Sure, and I mean, the owners have been super patient with this horse. We really want to thank them for the patience that they've had, because we could have easily lost the horse along the way with the few issues he's had. So yeah, it's great that he's still in our stable, and hopefully he can reward him through now.
Great to see, well done.
Thanks.
There is Ben Pearce, Fear the Wind, rewarding the owners for their patience along the journey. 6, 3, 2 and 9, the numbers from the second last at Ascot on Sky Thoroughbred Central. It's off to a break, and on the other side, the second part of Form Line.
Spent on my rent, girl, you know I enjoy